So, probably out of all the newspapers there is, it's only the Telegraph are the only sort of newspaper that tend to go after quacks. And this is one such news story. I'll leave the link to it below. But there's also quite a really, basically quite a terrifying video when you think about it. Because again, as I've said time and time again, these people are not trained doctors and they have no medical knowledge, and they are, you know, but we'll get into it because it's the articles, you know, itself is really good. So I'd say go ahead and read it, but we're just gonna quickly skim over it. And it starts off. It was a surreal scene at the Spirit of Health Congress 2015, a UK conference about alternative medicine. The speaker appeared to impress the audience with numerous cures for cancer, including one that he claimed had an 80% cure rate. He then revealed that his friend had been miraculously cured from lung, lymph node and bone cancer with a salt used by sheep farmers. Right? And this is where it gets worrying. That's what I need. An elderly lady out in the audience, her frail voice filled with excitement. I have lung cancer that has metastasized quite badly. Adrian Jones, the speaker, an Australian naturopath who has no medical qualifications, gave her a reassuring reply. Maybe you should talk to me after some time. 40 men and women, many of them elderly and suffering from a range of diseases including terminal cancer, were gathered in a community centre in Sussex for the conference. 2 venues had already cancelled the event over concerns about the speakers after the Telegraph exposed one healer who was offering a bleach as a cure for autism and HIV. Organisers of the Spirit Health Congress have since been careful to shield the event from scrutiny. Right, and again, the article goes on and it goes into a lot of the people that were speaking and some of the stuff that went on. But this is what I've been saying before. These people always say, oh, we're being hated upon, you know, we can't get our things passed at all. Well, this is why. You know, one of these speakers said, I can cure your autism and HIV with bleach. You know, I've said it before and I've said it 1,000 times. You know, I even said this on, I went on the Hapanwo radio show and I said this to Ben. All these people are offering is, you know, false hope and false cures. And at the end of the day, it's absolutely terrifying. Because in the video that's in this article, again, I'll leave a link down below, there's a guy who puts his hand up and he was so scared of having his biopsy, he waited, I think it was about 4 to 5 months, because he was doing alternative treatments. And while he was doing those alternative treatments, his cancer got worse. And you're like, why would you wait? Why would you do this kind of stuff? And again, it all goes back down to these, you know, alternative, you know, woo-woo believers, and it's like a crack in a dam, to be honest. You know, once you start to believe in, you know, woo, or you buy into, you know, the big pharma conspiracy or anything like that, that's it. That's your crack in the dam. And once that's it, all that crack is going to grow until the dam bursts. And unfortunately, when that dam busts, it's more than likely the person will end up dying. Because as I said, you can even see the guy from the video. He waited because he was doing alternative treatments when they could have treated him a lot quicker and a lot sooner. It's mind-bogglingly terrifying. And other thing, just quickly cover it. Oh yeah, for this conference they were paying £89 to attend. And it was a one-day conference. Alright? And where can we find it? Yeah, here we are. Among the treatments discussed as a cancer cure at the event was a topical paste commonly referred to as black salve. The US Food and Drug Administration has described the paste as a fake cancer cure and is overseeing a number of legal prosecutions in connection with the substance. And, this is one of, and this is right. This is what it actually does, and they're describing it as as a cure, right? But this is what it is. The ointment, also known as drawing salves, contained saccharine divided from bloodroot, is often mixed with zinc, chloride, and a corrosive chemical. The paste is used on the topical area to destroy skin tissue, leaving behind a black scar which later falls off. Right? They wanted the guy in the video, later on in the article, he was told to gargle this. Right? Just imagine the pain that would cause you, not only in actually, having the paste, itself, but then the following days. The man would be in absolute agony from that alone. And it's absolutely terrifying, because again, the guy then goes on to claim, the immune system appears to combine with the salve to kill off the cancer. And then he goes on to say that it has a 100% guaranteed cure for any sort of skin cancer. And I'm so glad, because there's been calls for a police investigation into this, which I'm so glad about. Unfortunately, I think the guy's going to fly off back to Australia before any charges can be brought against him, which would be a shame. But this is what it always comes down to. It's these type of people preying on desperate people who have run out of options, and I completely sympathise with them. I really, really do. And people like this going up to them and offering them false hope for a cure and spending, hundreds of thousands of pounds on these, absolutely, there's, you hear some stories about, I think it was a woman in Blackpool who, I can't remember the exact number, but I think she spent over the course of a year about £10,000 in treatment, I think it was. I can't remember the exact number. But these people are, selling false hope. And I'm running out of words to be, I'm trying not to swear. I'm trying to be, nice about it. But then you have the other type of people who are firm believers in this, alternative nonsense. And they have no evidence it works. And I'm like, we have ways to stop it in the UK. There are laws. You cannot make claims that you cannot substantiate, which is good. But then you get things like this. This conference itself had to be, secretly relocated and talked about. And then ultimately these speakers, I guarantee, probably got a lot more money out of these people that went. So I think there were, how many did you say went now? No, I can't find it. But yeah, there was, you know, quite a lot of people that went. Not massive amounts, but, you know, near enough about 100 people, which is still a lot of people. And again, that's still ridiculously terrifying to think about. You know, I'm generally, to be honest, at the state where I'm at the point of I don't know what else more I can say in these videos except point out of, you know, be skeptical when you hear these people with these, you know, outlandish claims. That's all I can do. And then, you know, if you are really unsure and you're still thinking, yeah, I want to go the alternative therapy route, for God's sake, talk to your doctor. Your doctor will tell you what's on the up and up. You know, do not fall again for the stupid propaganda that, you know, the woo-woo people's, you know, spew about doctors, because again, this is marketing. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it is marketing 101. Because instead of spending, you know, your money on, you know, doctors and stuff that will actually help you, they want you to spend money on them. And it will be double the amount of probably what you are spending on doctors. So, again, I'm still going to keep on doing this on alternative, you know, these alternative medicine people, because again, even though I'm not a scientist, hopefully, you know, I can cause people to question what they are being told. And if hopefully they question what they are being told, then hopefully they will go out and seek, you know, real people who can provide them with real answers, not these, you know, woo-woo people. Because even then, I really highly doubt it will be nothing more than, you know, selling their stuff.